Yeah, name's Thomas Eiden, CEO and founder of Atomic Alchemy. And what we do is we're building new nuclear reactors for radioisotope production. Another way of saying that is we're building reactors to create radioactive materials that are used in things like nuclear medicine or industrial radiography tools, or you use radioisotopes in space batteries for like Mars missions, or when we sent a probe to Pluto.
What inspired you to start Atomic Alchemy?
There was this sort of issue on the periphery of my field, which is nuclear engineering, and nobody really seemed to be tackling that issue. I had a number of skills from my career in nuclear engineering that allowed me to go, hey, I can solve this problem, and I can design these things and build these things, and go fix it.
Kind of what problem are you fixing? I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but like, who is going to be impacted by the problem you're solving?
To kind of put it bluntly, the United States consumes 50% of the world's nuclear medicine every year. But we don't really produce any of those radioactive materials. We exclusively import them from abroad. And so what you have is a research device being used to try to underpin a commercial activity, a very important one, because if you don't get your nuclear medicine on time, it can really impact something like, say, a cancer therapy. The average reactor age that produces these materials is 55 years old, so it's a very old machine, old complicated machinery, and they're very far away. And so in nuclear medicine specifically, we want radioactive materials with short half-lives, so that once you get the diagnostic procedure or the therapeutic, you want that material to kind of disappear rather quickly. You don't want it residing and being radioactive in your body for a very long time.
So how has your team leveraged SOLIDWORKS in your startup journey?
We've designed a reactor that is specific to producing these radioactive materials for these use cases. And so one of the things that we've leveraged SOLIDWORKS for is prototyping a lot of the pieces and parts of that reactor. So we do know what a lot of the components look like, but we still need to mock it up, make sure that everything kind of fits into the configuration. Or if we have to design a new thing, we have to then go mock it up, and we can visualize it. We can import it into, say, a CFD code to do some thermal hydraulic analysis on it. It just allows us to do a lot of things, or even just document what the heck we've come up with. We're importing that into certain views into 2D drawings so that we can have a design review and talk about it.
What is one piece of advice for startup founders who are just getting started?
I think the most important thing that someone can do as a founder of a startup is to just ask. So if you are looking to, say, get SOLIDWORKS, ask about that startup program. If you need investment, go out and find investors and ask, and talk about what you're doing and ask for that investment. Or even if it's just something as simple as you need something and you know somebody who's connected in a certain way, ask for that help. It's actually really surprising just how helpful people are.